All right. Friday, June 19th. No, I'm lying. It's not June 19th. It is July 26th. Time's flying by, and I have been recording. I have not been uploading them, and I apologize for that. By the time this video goes up, I will have probably uploaded, I think Saturday, Mondays, and Tuesdays video. I didn't record Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Friday, so here I am recording, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right. I'm 2 weeks out from that first project launch that I've had with the organization I'm with now, and I am in a good space. I'm feeling good. My next project is actually my next 2 or 3 projects are already on the horizon. In fact, Monday I have a transition meeting, and it should be interesting because this one is going to be in lieu or in conjunction with the one I just launched, but in a different location, different area, with a lot more providers and different things just happening all at the same time. And then I have another one that I'm working towards my green belt, and I know I got my green belt back in Florida, but this one is for Mainline Healthcare. This one is for here, and I will, I'll get that project done going forward and keep moving, man. A lot of different projects happening all at once. I'm busy, and I like to stay busy. So this is great. The only thing with this is that I need to get back on track with my physical health and working out and stuff like that. I think I'm finally at a point to where I am hydrated enough. With this heat, it's going to start getting cooler again, so I need to get back on it, get back in the gym. I actually weighed myself. I didn't gain any weight. I haven't lost any weight either. I'm just like right where I'm at. So I'm consistent at least. I haven't really been eating like crap, but it could be better, right? There's always room for improvement. So that's how I feel about that. I don't know. There are a couple things I want to talk about. I'm just not ready to talk about them yet. I'm not trying to really. I don't know. I mean, there are some things I do want to talk about. I just don't want to talk about them here. I don't want to record videos and not post them. At the same time, I don't want to make a bunch of assumptions and talk about it without actually discussing it with that person. So it's just one of those things, man. It's not that I don't want to talk about stuff or I don't want to share my feelings about a particular situation. I just want to make sure that I speak to the person to really make sure I understand what's happening. Because there are difficult situations. There are difficult conversations to have. So for me, it's just a matter of making sure that it is or is not what I think it is, and then be able to talk about it. But not more importantly, not just talk about it, but also put some action behind it. And I think that that's the part that I feel like I'm always missing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I make mistakes. I can be part of the problem and not the solution. When that happens, I like to at least say, all right, well, I know that I am the problem, or I did cause this problem, or I'm part of the problem, but this is what I'm going to be doing forward, and together, we put our two solutions together, and it should resolve that issue. That hasn't been happening lately, and for the most part, we haven't necessarily communicated enough for me to then have an opinion on it. It's just been in passing. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And for me, I think that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a reason on why things are happening at this point, right? I'm not looking for I'm not looking for solutions with no why. I need the why at this point, because I feel like I feel like there is always deadlines to meet. There's always milestones to hit. There's always that next, to prepare for that next step. And if we just keep putting band-aids on situations, it never gets fixed. There's never any really resolution to be felt. And that's what I'm trying to, and that's what I'm looking for, pretty much. I'm looking for resolution. But resolution that has been talked about, that has been discussed, that has been acted on, that has been put into play, and then, and then we'll go from there. I think that's the hard part, right? Where we talk about solutions, but then we don't put anything into action, and that kind of irritates me a lot. So, well, it's not just irritating, but that frustrates me, and then it frustrates me to a point to where, well, I'm not looking to talk to you about it. And if we don't talk about it, then that means that there's no action being put behind it, and it just doesn't happen at that point. And I think that's when I'm at that point where I'm frustrated because we haven't talked about it and everything else. And then on top of that, it's like, to talk about it and to discuss it and really get into it, it creates work, right? And I already have a long work day, and I don't mind putting into that work if I did see results. And I know that I'm not going to see results right away. So because of that, I do feel like now I'm just talking to a wall, or we're just talking just to say that we're working on it, and that's not the case. And because it's such a sensitive situation, it's just one of those things to where I am just not pleased with it. There's no other way to say it. I'm just not pleased with it. I'm not happy with it. I'm ready to just do things differently at this point. And I don't know if I am in the right mindset to really look at it like that. To really say, all right, I'm ready for a different alternative. I'm ready for an alternative situation. I don't know if I'm ready for all that yet. Because to be honest with it, I'm busy. I don't have time to be doing anything extra than what I'm already doing. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I would rather work with what I have. I don't think I'm settling, but I do want to work it out as best as I could. But it takes two to tango. You can dance by yourself all you want, but that gets boring, and that doesn't help you growing. That doesn't help me growing if I'm doing the same thing repetitively by myself. I need to be able to spin ideas off of people. I need to be able to spin, to talk through issues and really figure things out. And I just feel like there has not been any dedicated time in really finding solutions for our issues for it. So I don't know. That's just where I'm at. I do feel like there's a lot of personal issues that are happening that I just don't know. That I don't know the full scope of it. I don't know the full details of it all. But what I do know is just how I feel throughout this entire process, and I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about it. I feel very much on my own. And I feel myself. I feel like I'm always catering to other people's feelings about my own feelings. As if I'm not allowed to feel my feelings, but also want to have some resolution behind it as well. And I feel like, I just don't want to feel like that no more. That's the moral of it. I don't want to feel like that anymore. I just want to be able to talk about my feelings, figure out why I'm feeling this way, really discuss it with other people. Really discuss it in detail on how I got to this feeling, what actions took place and how I got there. and then without making any conclusions, but really come up with a solution on how things can get better without it being so damn tedious. I'm not a chore. I'm not a task that needs to be handled or anything like that. And vice versa. I just don't understand. And I feel like if it's not something that you're interested in, then just say that. Say that. Save me the trouble of having to then figure out why. Because if you say that, then I could turn around and be like, all right, well, that's, I'm cool with that. But now XYZ has to happen. Or now I need to prepare myself in a different manner. And if I can prepare myself in a different manner that only includes me, then I would be fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be okay with just dealing with my own, managing my own feelings. But I can't do that if I can never come up with a resolution. You know what I'm saying? I can't come up with a resolution on my own, and I'm not, I'm not given any kind of real leeway of what's happening. I'm not given any kind of reasoning of what's going on, and that's the most frustrating part of it. And it really is. That's the most frustrating part of it. I feel a certain type of way. I know why I feel a certain type of way. When I discuss the feelings of why I feel a certain type of way, it turns out that's not what it. It may not necessarily be what I think it is, but because we're not communicating about it and not trying to come up with any kind of solutions for it. It just gets pushed off to the side. We'll have one conversation here, we'll have one conversation there. It's never, it's never brought to any kind of resolution. It's never brought to any kind of solution. There's never any kind of action behind it. There's never any kind of follow-up behind it. Talking about it just gets me more frustrated. I don't know. I as I sit here and talk about it more and more, I'm driving. I just feel angry about it. I really do. I feel angry about it. I'm no longer frustrated. I'm angry about it because some dialogue behind it, followed up with some actions, would go a long way for me. It really does. It goes a long way, and I feel like I don't get that. And it really does frustrate me. It makes me it puts me on a hamster wheel, and I just feel like I'm going around and around and around with no progress up or down, left or right.